There's all this mystery about who is Dalton on the phone with. Who cares? Who's gonna help you, Dalton? Is Daddy gonna come out and help you?
Oh, Matt, it's not my dad. It's actually a WCW Tag Team Champion, Buff the Stuff Bagwell!
Ladies and gentlemen, making his return to Memphis Wrestling and making his return to the Wrestle Center, ladies and gentlemen, it's Buff Bagwell!
If you two goofballs have got what it takes to pick on somebody a little more your size, 2-on-2 for the belts.
What do you say?
Justin, how dare you speak for Gaston and Matt Williams? We are so sure, 100% sure, that with Buff the Stuff, Buff the Boot, and Jiggling John Dalton, they don't stand a chance. We accept!
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming all you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning. Now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very exciting and special edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr, alongside my broadcast tag team partner, Pete Krenica, and if you didn't know, now you know. I am a Buff Daddy Bagwell guy, and today he returns to the ring in the main event. For the first time in a long time, we could crown new tag team champions today.
I am so excited to see Buff the Stuff Bagwell in action, and shut up, Sir Matt Williams and Lord Gaston. I am sick and tired of them. They deserve to lose those belts. I hope that happens today.
Today, the tables are turned on the bullies. It's now 2-on-2, and that's our main event, but we're kicking things off with the biggest internet championship match ever. The problem child, the 420-pound Aaron Roberts, defends against not only Tim Bosby, but the chosen one, Zay Washington. Fans, check this out.
At the Super Bout, I'll be honest with you guys, I lost the internet championship to Aaron Roberts. However, in life, when you get knocked down, you got to get right back up. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. You see, Dustin Starr, I've held the internet title twice. Aaron Roberts, I want my rematch, and I want to become a 3-time internet champion.
You want something that I want, and I respect that. And I also respect you.
That's a disgrace, bro. And that's supposed to be our internet champion? We got one thing in common. You don't like him, and I don't like him either. Somebody needs to take that away from me.
You know, Zay, I agree. Over a year ago, me and you were doing battles over that championship. We respected it. Aaron has done nothing but disrespect the championship.
Right.
So one of us needs to take that championship off of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a triple threat match for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. Introducing first, a former 2-time Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the Bos BOSBY. The Bos has his hands full today. Can he be the first ever 3-time Internet Champion? We're about to find out. And introducing his opponent, another former Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, a former Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He's the chosen one, Zay Washington. Zay Washington has an aerial offense unmatched here at Memphis Wrestling, and one of these two men want to walk away the new champ. Introducing the current, reigning, defending Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, led to the ring by Justin Case. It's the problem child, Aaron Roberts.
trying to scare children. Come on, Aaron.
Say what you want about his nasty attitude. Say what you want about how he dresses, how he talks. Say what you want about how many problems he causes here at Memphis Wrestling, but you have to say that he's one of the baddest dudes around, and it might take both men to take that Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship.
Oh, and here we go.
Off Aaron Roberts, and that's exactly what they're going to try to do. Bell rings, and we are underway. Looks like a tag team continuity here.
And already Aaron Roberts out of the ring.
I don't blame him. Now here we go. We've been wanting to see this match as well. The Bos versus Zay Washington. These guys have a lot of history. You can go check that out in the archives, youtube.com/@MemphisWrestling.
Bos went over the top rope but recovered.
Oh, look at this, cat-like reflexes and dives to the floor on top of the 420-pound Aaron Roberts.
All three competitors outside of the ring at the moment.
Zay Washington is a fan favorite, but so is the Bos as they chant BOSBY. Now a Bosplex off the apron. Luckily, Zay Washington hangs on for dear life. What is this? Oh my goodness. Springboard moonsault. Zay Washington is on fire.
And now he's got Aaron Roberts thrown back in the ring.
I say get a cover as quick as you can, but Aaron Roberts got right back up and huge slam from the problem child.
And BOSBY sent back to the outside of the ring.
Aaron Roberts, slow and methodical. Fans, we still have 8-man tag team action, women's division action. We've got singles competition with Denzel Rollins, who knocked off Mike Anthony several weeks back. He's back in action this week. And of course, the main event is for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles. Buff Bagwell in action. What a Samoan drop from the Bos.
Roberts on the apron. Bos going at Zay Washington. A slip under by Zay.
Nice counter maneuver from Zay Washington. Oh, what a cutter. He hit that flush. This could be it. New champ if he does. Big kick out from the Bos, almost crowned a new Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. All three men down in the center of the ring. Fans, don't you dare go away. The Internet Championship triple threat continues.
The new $1.99 Sonic Crispy Tender Wraps are here for a limited time in bold flavors, like hickory barbecue or cheesy Baja. Give yourself some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic Crispy Tender Wraps.
The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Dustin and Maria Starr invite you to their gender reveal event. Pick your side, blue or pink. Then reserve your free seat at memphiswrestling.tv. By the way, I think it's Team Blue.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Triple threat match for the Internet title. Trading shots. Big spinning forearm, followed by a big boot from A-Rob.
BOSBY trying to set up a Bosplex.
Big kick.
He did it!
Bosplex. 420 pounds. Slam to the mat.
Another Bosplex, maybe? No, a reversal.
Second, roll through. Just barely kicked out. Ankle lock. We've seen Bos put away opponents with this ankle lock as well. Will Zay Washington tap out? Will Aaron Roberts be able to make it to his feet and save his championship?
Incredible pressure on the ankle, and BOSBY ends up outside the ring. Washington able to survive that and then accepts a clothesline from the problem child.
What a shot. You gotta be kidding me. just in case was holding Tim Bosby's legs, we've got a winner. Here is your winner, and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, Aaron Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Roberts retains the championship. Let's take a look back at the action, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. 501-834-5769. Aaron Roberts retains the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. I can't believe it. And something else that I can't believe is Mike. Watch out, Pete. Watch out, Pete.
And I've never liked you!
Fans, we got to restore some order. Mike Anthony on a huge losing streak. That's just as shocking. Check it out.
Understand it. Started with Toomer. Had him right where I needed him. Failed. Then I get a crack at Will all day. This is my shot at being a top dog. Failed. Denzel Rollins hadn't won a match since he's been in Memphis. And of all people, I failed. It seems like my greatest dreams are becoming my worst nightmare! Get a grip. Change it. Change it. Change it! Let's change it.
Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr along with Pete Pranica. You saw Aaron Roberts retain the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship to kick things off. Surprising fashion, but what might be even more surprising is Mike Anthony on this major losing streak. He lost 3 times to All the Way Ray, and he lost to Denzel Rollins. What's it going to take to kick out?
He's going to need a win, but right now I would have to imagine his confidence is shaken. You know as well as anybody, any athletic competition, confidence is huge, and I'm not sure that Mike Anthony's confidence is at full strength. In fact, I'm sure it's not, it's broken.
Talking about confidence that's not broken. Denzel Rollins is on top of the world after pinning Mike Anthony several weeks back, and he is up next in singles competition against Main Event Bradley. Can he go 2 in a row? We're about to find out next. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Led to the ring by Big Nasty Phil. This is Main Event Bradley. You smell that, Pete?
Yeah, and it doesn't smell real good.
It's gotten a little loud in here. And it's not 420 either. We're not in Hoxie, Arkansas. But there they are. Big Nasty Phil lives up to his name.
Yeah, big, nasty, smelly.
And introducing his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, Denzel Rollins. Fresh off a huge victory over the former Memphis Heritage Champion, former Memphis Trios Champion, former Cobra Cup winner, Mike Anthony. Shocking development. Now, can Denzel Rollins get 2 in a row? We don't have to wait very long because it's bell time, folks.
Looking forward to this one.
Main Event Bradley against this man. Denzel Rollins has some of the most fierce strikes in all of Memphis wrestling. Referee Ron Justice in the center of the ring. He's in charge of the action. Bell rings and we are underway. Denzel Rollins wearing the black trunks. Main Event Bradley wearing the yellow long tights. And look at this. taken down immediately. Definitely a size and potentially strength advantage for Denzel, but look, Gator roll. Don't see that every day.
No. Good technical knowledge on the part of Denzel Rollins.
Now Denzel playing with Main Event Bradley just a little bit. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Big Nasty Phil only has 9 fingers. So that's what the pinky means. Meanwhile, that's 5 fingers right to the face of Denzel. And now it's blocked. Looks like big trouble. Big over the head, belly-to-belly suplex. Down goes Main Event Bradley. I don't have to point this out. This is not the main event. That's for the tag team titles later today.
Oh, Denzel, nice shoulder block and a toss. And now a big boot. And another big boot.
Say that could break an arm, and that could also concuss you pretty quick. Main Event Bradley takes a powder. He needs a breather. But look at Denzel here. Tripped up on the other side by Big Nasty Phil. Gives the opening that he needs, and big drop kick right to the mush from Main Event Bradley. Quick cover. 2 count near fall. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica here on the call. Main Event Bradley versus Denzel Rollins, and we've got a lot still to come here on Memphis Wrestling. Join us this Saturday, May the 18th, 2 p.m. bell time. Find out the gender of myself and my lovely Maria's baby coming in October. Are you team pink or you team blue, Pete? Which one?
I'm team blue, and now a choke being applied by Main Event Bradley. Denzel, couple of elbow shots.
Those tickets are absolutely free. MemphisWrestling.tv. Big elbow by Main Event Bradley. He remains in control. Fans, don't you dare go away. This match continues.
Join us for Memphis Wrestling Live this Saturday, May 18th at 2 p.m. We invite you to our gender reveal event. It's free. Reserve your seat and pick a side, pink or blue. Sunday, May 26th, watch AEW Double or Nothing with us at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. It's free to watch. Sunday, June 2nd, Kid Kash is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Saturday, June 22nd, it's Wrestling Night at AutoZone Park with the Memphis Redbirds. Sunday, June 23rd, TNA wrestling star AJ Francis returns to Memphis Wrestling, plus Enzo Amore. And you can't teach that. Bada boom! All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at MemphisWrestling.tv.
Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, full steam ahead. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica on the call. Main Event Bradley versus Denzel Rollins in the ring. Double knees right to the face. This could do it.
Trying to roll him over. There's a cover.
Oh, near fall. Whoa.
2 3/4.
Sheesh. Referee Ron Justice real close on that one. He says it's a 2 count. Nearly picked up the victory. Now that would have been a huge victory for Main Event Bradley and would have stifled the momentum that Denzel Rollins has coming off the biggest victory in his career over Mike Anthony.
Oh, Denzel with an arm breaker.
Big shot. Here comes Denzel. Fans are behind him as he mows down Main Event Bradley again. Oh,
nice little crescent kick.
He faked the one and hit him with the other.
Main Event Bradley. He misses. Springboard.
Big cutter from Main Event Bradley. Oh my goodness, what a lariat off the ropes from Denzel Rollins.
What a comeback by Rollins to hit that and send Main Event Bradley to the outside of the ring, and Rollins rallying with the support of the fans here at the Wrestle Center.
Look out,
here he
not
comes.
Safe on the floor, big tope suicida, and takes down both Big Nasty Phil and Main Event Bradley, and then he kips up on the floor. I was gonna say, you could hurt yourself in a high-risk maneuver like that, but Denzel appears to be okay as he continues the onslaught.
Well, we talked about his confidence earlier, Dustin, and it appears to be at a very high level.
Pulling down the knee pad, possibly going to hit the Terminator. Blocked. Russian leg sweep, perhaps? No, that's reversed. Big Terminator! Unprotected knee strike! And that is it! Denzel Rollins is the victor! Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Denzel Rollins! Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. This Saturday, get your free ticket for our gender reveal match. Are you team pink? Are you team blue? If you're blue, bring diapers. If you're pink, bring baby wipes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a gender reveal like you've never seen before. Tickets are free at memphiswrestling.tv. Denzel Rollins with another huge victory. Denzel Rollins victorious here today. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr alongside Pete Krenica, and it's hard to believe we're not even halfway through today's episode.
It has been very, very eventful. Really like Denzel Rollins, the ability to come back after main event Bradley. Tried a couple of chokeholds.
A little 2-on-1 action as well.
Well, yeah, what would you expect from Big Nasty?
Well, last week, and speaking of nasty, it doesn't get any nastier than the Hollywood Clique attacking assistant matchmaker Michael and spray painting his back yellow. And I'd said last week that King Cobra was going to be none too pleased, and he's not. Let's go to King Cobra.
Okay, I got a few things I want to get straight. First of all, Jimmy Blaylock, you knew I was going to be out of town on business, and you waited until I was out of town. Then you jumped my assistant. You and your goons jumped my assistant. Let's make one thing clear. If I was here, that would never have happened. You know what, Jimmy? You went over my head and went to the championship committee. But let me tell you something, brother. I went over your head and I went to the championship committee. And you know what? You're not going to believe what match we have signed now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for one fall in the women's division. Introducing first, DDT Diana Taylor. Immediately, the fans start chanting DDT, and we want to talk about streaks. She has been on one heck of a winning streak as of late.
Well, you get rid of the Hollywood Clique or you leave the Hollywood Clique, good things begin to happen.
Introducing her opponent, Just Jody.
Well, Pete, I don't know if you've heard or not, but she's Jody. She's just Jody.
No nickname, no last name,
just Jody. Just Jody in action. That is her name, Just Jody in action against DDT Diana Taylor.
Kind of a minimalist thing going on here?
Man, it's Just Jody.
Just Jody, okay.
Nothing more, nothing less. Just Jody. Referee Nick in the ring, in charge of the action here today. Fans chanting DDT. Bell rings and we are underway. And I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Any match, especially in the women's division, could be a contendership match. And DDT keeps stacking up victories. She'll have a championship opportunity before you know it, but she's got Just Jody to beat first. Talk about a big victory. Just Jody, if she wins here, that would definitely catapult her in the rankings here at Memphis Wrestling.
Now DDT having none of it. Snapmare, gonna set her up. Oh, brain buster.
Whips the neck, big leg drop. Talk about the women's division. MKZ, we saw her in tag team action just a couple of weeks ago, and we haven't seen or heard from Cassandra Golden, but we know that Cassandra Golden still wants an opportunity at MKZ's Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship, but also I think Mackenzie Morgan wants to fight Cassandra Golden even more. Try to settle that score. Just Jody, big neck breaker, takes down DDT. This could be it.
That would have been a major upset. And moments before, DDT was taunting Just Jody.
Picks her up by the hair. Irish whip to the buckle. Just Jody, a little mocking here as she delivers a huge clothesline to the chest of DDT.
Oh, and now a knee to the midsection. A lot of trash talking between these two ladies.
I can promise you it's because of this capacity crowd. You've seen it at FedEx Forum. When the crowd is rowdy, man, it sometimes pulls the worst out of you. Just Jody's mouthing at the fans once again.
And a boot to the midsection, a couple more.
What is it, Michael Westbrook that has people thrown out? Get them out of here or whatever?
Yeah.
They don't need any of that. Fans are chanting DDT, and it's definitely taking the attention of Just Jody. Just Jody, a handful of matches here at Memphis Wrestling, a relative newcomer.
Oh, nice
Look
reversal
at
by
this.
DDT. Oh, and a boot to the gut.
She hooks it. If she hits it, it's got to be over. Big DDT absolutely plants Just Jody. And that is it. Here is your winner, DDT, Diana Taylor. Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live, Sunday, June 2nd. Kid Kash, ECW legend, comes to Memphis Wrestling. Get those tickets right now, memphiswrestling.tv. You heard it right. Kid Kash is coming to Memphis Wrestling, and up next, we've got an 8-man tag team match that you will not want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us.
The new $1.99 Sonic Crispy Tender Wraps are here for a limited time in bold flavors like hickory barbecue or cheesy Baja. Give yourself some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic Crispy Tender Wraps.
The Memphis Wrestling Fan of the Week is sponsored by Orion Federal Credit Union. Check out all the ways that Orion is redefining banking at orionfcu.com.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW Double or Nothing. Join us Sunday, May 26th. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's in Memphis.
It's about to go down here at ringside, and it is! All tag teams in the division are here and fighting on the floor. Watch out, Pete.
Yeah, it has spilled out on the floor. The Lumberjacks taking issue with each other.
Can't even call the action. There's so much going on. Meanwhile, inside the ring, DK throws roughshod over the top rope and to the floor. Good luck on this. Look at that.
Oh, Ray.
Big hip toss. The big man, Notorious Bradley. Big super kick. I was going to say he hurled Ray over the top onto everybody.
Colton Cage just getting hammered here.
Too Cool 2 working over Colton Cage and Austin Mulitalo. Meanwhile, DK in the ring working over the big man. Big shot. Ray Sanders on the top rope. It's time for a slice. And he hit it. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. Derek King and Ray Sanders. The The following contest is an 8-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1, Steel Cross, and 2, Cool 2. I feel like it's been a minute since we've had an 8-man tag team match, but this all stems from last week's Lumberjack tag team match. They all got into it on the floor with one hellacious fight that you saw just a moment ago.
It was an incredible melee. We couldn't even call the action in the ring because the Lumberjack action on the floor was amazing.
Introducing their opponents, the Superstars of Seduction and the Last Dragon. There you see Draco on your left, Gio on your right. They're tagging up with Austin Mulitalo and Colton Cage, the Superstars of Seduction. I don't know that Austin and Colton don't get along with anybody, so it'll be curious to see how this tag team match goes. Now on the other side, Too Cool 2 and Steel Cross look like they're standing side by side, kind of a cohesive unit, but these are all individual tag teams. They all have their own agendas, and I think we're just gonna have to see who's gonna work best together.
I can't imagine that Austin and Colton, as egotistical as they are.
Yeah, you could say that again.
As egotistical as they are.
There we go.
I can't imagine that they would have very good tag team chemistry. But, as they say, that's why they play the game.
Referee Chuck Norbert says ring the bell. We are underway. Ethan Steele on the left in the blue going head up with Draco. Starts off with a big shot to the gut, followed by a big kick. Draco's got some educated feet, that's for sure.
He does, and now he's got some educated hands.
Big chop. I think he knocked a nipple off, Pete. Might have landed in the front row. There's a tag to Gio.
Savage. Gonna come on in. A little.
Ooh, nasty. Alex Cross comes in to save his partner. Draco's fighting back. I was going to say, this thing's getting out of hand pretty quick. Referee needs to maintain some order. Now, which one of these tag teams could be in line for a tag team title match? Any of them here could be. Tag team titles on the line
today
in the main event. So this could be a preview of what's to come. And look at this, Colton Cage having his way with Ethan Steele, picks him up by the hair. Whoa, and just glimes him right on the back. That's right, fans. We still have a huge main event for the tag team titles. Buff Bagwell will be involved in this match, and it's the first time in years that he's actually competed inside the squared circle, and it's because he hasn't been healthy enough. I talked to Buff Bagwell on Grind City Wrestling on Grind City Media several weeks back. He said he didn't even know if he would ever wrestle again, but he feels great. He's competing today for a championship.
Oh, big slam!
Both
Colton
men
Cage taking the worst of that.
Are down. Ethan Steele desperately needs to make that tag, and Colton Cage in rough shape as well. Who would you tag? If you're on either side, who would you tag? Is there a particular person?
Nearest available.
Good answer, Pete. Austin Mulitalo gets the tag, and here comes Too Cool 2. It looks like everybody's coming in.
It's an 8-man tag, and they're all in the ring.
Referee Chuck Norbert puts his hands on his head like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? See him on the floor here.
Now Gio Savage on the floor.
He was thrown out of the ring onto the concrete floor. Got him kind of paired up. Austin Mulitalo here with Flex. Big chop. They used to have that number 23 jersey. Oh, there's blocked. Tim Grind.
Colton Cage gets flipped over.
Absolutely planted him. Head first into the Munford Pharmacy logo. Wait a second. Top rope. Top rope here. Alex Cross all over Gio Savage in the ring. Death Valley driver. Austin Mulitalo not in the best area here as he's dropped on his head. Chance of Who's Your Daddy. Big elbow drop off the top rope. And that is it. Too Cool 2. Tim Grind pins Austin Mulitalo. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. Steel Cross and Too Cool 2. Big victory in this 8-man tag team match. Who will get the next opportunity at the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles? There's handshakes all around, fans. A huge main event is coming up next. You will not want to miss it. It's the return to the ring of Buff Bagwell along with Big John Dalton. Fans, don't you dare go away. Main event coming up next.
Join us for Memphis Wrestling Live this Saturday, May 18th at 2 p.m. We invite you to our gender reveal event. It's free. Reserve your seat and pick a side, pink or blue. Sunday, May 26th, watch AEW Double or Nothing with us at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. It's free to watch. Sunday, June 2nd, Kid Kash is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Saturday, June 22nd, it's Wrestling Night at AutoZone Park with the Memphis Redbirds. Sunday, June 23rd, TNA wrestling star AJ Francis returns to Memphis Wrestling, plus Enzo Amore. And you can't teach that. Bada boom! All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769.
You didn't really think this was over, did you? Ow, Toomer, test. The twins of Salem and Maurice the Strong were the gatekeepers for your descent down the Technicolor wormhole that is the circus. As you soon discover that all space and time is controlled by Barnabas the Ringmaster, and time, your time, to be beaten, broken, humbled, brought to your knees, begging for your last breath as Memphis Heritage Champion is almost here.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and we are really in for a treat here today. We heard just a moment ago from Barnabas the Ringmaster along with the circus, and they had a warning that the time is ticking. I'm not sure what that's all about. Stay tuned for Memphis Wrestling next week, but you know what's coming up next.
You know what's coming up next. Buff Bagwell back in action with Big John Dalton, and the tag team titles are on the line. Check this out.
John, is that Big John Dalton?
It's Big John Dalton!
Hold on.
Hey!
Look at this guy, look at that face!
You don't look like that!
Not that body anyway.
False advertisement. The win. You know it doesn't count, right? Because we're tag team specialists. It was a singles. I wasn't even out there. What happened the last time you and me were in the ring?
What?
I beat you. Ooh, just like you lost at Super Bout. Because you're a big, fat loser.
Bye, John!
Split up with the two guys.
Buff Bagwell here at Memphis Wrestling.
Of course, brother. I was always coming.
Oh man, I'm so glad you're here. We got so much to talk about, man.
Tell me a little bit about this.
Buff, there.
I'll tell you what. Hold on. Let's talk over here about it. Gotta hear this.
Well, we're just curious. I mean, there's all this mystery about who is Dalton on the phone with. Who cares? Who's gonna help you, Dalton? Is Daddy gonna come out and help you?
Oh, that's his only friend, I think. Is that your only friend, Dalton?
Y'all don't want any part of Big Daddy. Let me just tell you that right now. Dalton, when are you gonna figure it out? You don't belong here. This is our game, not yours. Memphis Wrestling is Matt Williams and Lord Gaston. Just go home and
Stop.
You're wrong, Matt. It's not my dad. It's actually a WCW Tag Team Champion, Buff the Stuff Bagwell!
Welcome back to the Wrestle Center. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. And you came at a perfect time.
Man, oh man, what do we have? What do you know? You've got no idea what you're holding around your waist, my friend. But let me tell you, you guys are awful tough when it's 2-on-1. But how about it's 2-on-2? How about we do a little tag team match tonight?
Oh my goodness.
You want to wrestle us with your hurt foot.
Look at that little boo-boo on his toes. Can you even walk, Mr. Buff the Stuff?
Well, they actually didn't let me finish, Dustin. It's actually going to be a match for the World Tag Team titles. Next week, if you two goofballs have got what it takes to pick on somebody a little more your size, 2-on-2 for the belts.
What do you say?
Justin, how dare you speak for Gaston and Matt Williams? We are so sure, 100% sure, that with Buff the Stuff, Buff the Boot, and Jiggling John Dalton, they don't stand a chance. We accept!
They accept!
We accept!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Scheduled for one fall in the tag team division. And it is for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the champions, Lord Gaston and Sir Matthew. Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Welcome back to ringside, and it's the moment.
Justin, I just want to know, who gave them those titles? They were probably self-anointed.
They literally stole the tag team titles. That's what they did.
No, I mean the Sir and the Lord.
They did it themselves.
I kind of figured, yeah. So I know they stole the tag team title. That's a given.
Introducing the challengers, the babyface beast, the future Hall of Famer, Big John Dalton, and NWO member, WCW legend, Buff Bagwell. And I didn't stutter. Don't adjust your television sets just yet. Buff Bagwell is here in Memphis Wrestling, and he is here to compete for the tag team titles. Look at these outfits, Pete. You talk about coming ready. Big John Dalton is not only in the ring with his mentor, his hero, his favorite wrestler ever, but he's in there with one of his best friends, a legend, Buff Bagwell, and now they have an opportunity to capture the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles.
For Big John Dalton, this is a dream come true, but there's still one more chapter to make the dream totally fulfilled, and that's to get a pinfall or a submission and to wear the gold.
Fans, we're going to ring the bell as soon as we get back from this last commercial break. Stay with us.
Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
Hey, Memphis Wrestling! How you doing?
Sunday, June 2nd, ECW legend Kid Kash is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet Kid Kash at our VIP experience along with the stars of Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Tag team titles are on the line. Lord Gaston on your right, squaring off with Big John Dalton on your screen there. They're going to start things out. And this story has gone on and on and on. He's calling out Buff Bagwell here. Check out the matching overalls, the matching Ingomar baseball jerseys. And Buff Bagwell is going to get in the ring here? Fans, Buff the Stuff is competing for the Memphis Wrestling Tag titles. Can I get involved?
Go right ahead.
Buff, one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Are you kidding me? Buff Bagwell is in a Memphis Wrestling ring and literally launches Lord Gaston across the ring.
Yeah, Sir Matt just offering encouragement, not going for a tag.
Yeah, imagine that. He doesn't want any part of Buff Bagwell either.
Preening Lord Gaston.
Another collar and elbow tie-up. Look at Buff.
Yeah.
Buff looking very, very good in there. Takes the arm. Hey, a little slap for good measure.
Buff.
There's the tag to Big John Dalton. Rookie sensation. Big double elbow. This could do it. 2 count. Referee David Knight says 2. Now look at this. Go get you a hug.
Oh, Lord Gaston. Does he have an owie?
Lord Gaston hugging the waist of Sir Matthew. And again, whether you like them or not, they are the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions somehow, some way. And I mentioned earlier, they stole them. Big hip toss from Big John Dalton.
And now Buff with a right hand.
Swings another one here. Buff's going to get in the ring. Oh, there's
Big John Dalton launching a couple lefts. That's 3. That's 4.
Signature jabs from Big John Dalton. Irish whip. Oh, and a knee to the back. And mows him down with a clothesline. 2-on-1. Illegal tactics behind senior official referee David Knight's back.
As you said about them, whether you like it or not, and newsflash,
we don't.
We don't like it.
At all.
No.
If you're watching here live on YouTube, oh, was that a blockbuster? That's Buff's signature maneuver. If you're watching in the live chat, I bet you they all agree that we hate for these men to be our tag team champions. I know we're supposed to be impartial, but it's very hard. I'm wearing a Buff Bagwell shirt for crying out loud. Main event in the ring here. Big neck breaker. Tag titles on the line.
Oh, Gaston going for the pin.
Another near fall. 2 count there. It only takes 3 seconds. And you can hear BJD echoing through the Wrestle Center. But Dalton is in the wrong neck of the woods. He's in the wrong corner. He's all the way across the ring from where he needs to be. And that's a tag on Buff Bagwell. What do you think of these outfits?
I like the matching overalls, the baseball jerseys.
Look at this.
I'm down with it.
All across the eyes. Lord Gaston. And you see Buff is chomping at the bit. If Dalton's able to make the tag, things could shift in a different direction.
And now double team action by the champs.
What a punch. Knocks the headband right off the face of Dalton here. BJD's in trouble. All right, you tell me what this is. I'll let you call that.
Oh, spinning elbow drop.
Okay.
Going for the cover, Gaston.
Spinning elbow drop. Okay, that's good. What do you call the other part of it?
Disgusting.
The Gaston disgusting 2-step. Now, speaking of 2, it's 2-on-1. Taunting Buff, saying, go ahead, make the tag if you can. Lots of talking going on here as Big John Dalton.
Oh, BJD with
hitting
a double.
Me. Double belly to back suplex. All 3 men are down. Only 1 man standing, and it's Buff Bagwell. Fans are chanting BJD. Will he be able to make it to his corner and tag Buff? And he does! Buff Bagwell back in the ring. Ducks. Big clothesline. Down goes Matt Williams. One for Gaston. And another. Buff is still the stuff.
Buff cleaning house. How about a meeting of the minds?
Boom! There's the tag to Big John Dalton. Matt and Gaston in big trouble. Whips them into each other. Timber! If there was ever a place that you don't want to fall. Meanwhile, 300 pounds on the top. Big splash, Pete!
Big GG!
And that's it! You gotta be kidding me! Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Big John Dalton and Buff Bagwell. I can't believe what we've just witnessed. A big hug as Buff and Big John Dalton embrace in the center of the ring. Your new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I'm usually not at a loss for words, but that's all I got for you right now. What a moment!
What a moment. I said for BJD, a dream come true. The final chapter is written. He's got the gold.
Look, there's Big Daddy, a proud Big Daddy. The father of Big John Dalton. We've seen him here since day one at the Wrestle Center. Nothing but support. Ingomar Baseball's in the house. Big John Dalton's family's in the house. And he's just won his first Memphis Wrestling Championship. Big John Dalton and Buff Bagwell are the new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Let's take a look back at the action real quick on instant replay. Buff with some big clotheslines and then set them up for a huge splash, 300 pounds off the top rope, and that was all she wrote. We've got new champs in Big John Dalton and Buff Bagwell and Pete as the celebration continues. We are all out of time. Join us next week and see what happens next. I am Dustin Starr. He's Pete Pranica. We've got new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles. Father and son hugging it out as he reaches his goal. Big John Dalton is a champion here in Memphis Wrestling with Buff Bagwell. We're all out of time. I'm Dustin, he's Pete. So long, everybody.